Hi team, hi squad, making this video to debrief everyone and align everyone on a couple of outputs from the last session that I had with Benny, Edward and myself. First of all, I'm starting with the proposal. Benny has asked for us to be loading all of these items. He is personally tracking the progress of the project through this proposal. So we need to make sure all these things are loaded into Trello somehow and being tracked and on schedule and otherwise updated, let's say. So I've been personally going through Trello, loading things up there. There are 3 things for Edward. We really need this one, Edward. The PowerPoints of both of the decks, your new deck and your old deck, so that we can put those into design. And just if everyone just keeps on working through here as we are, then everything is going to be great. So I'm going to just switch over to the session that we had the other day. Here we are. First of all, as we all know, 80% of the value of the importance is in the top headline. So I've come up with this one here. We came up with a bunch. This is my personal favorite right now. Own your piece, own your part of the future of wellness. Bring cryotherapy and so much more. Invest in a CRYO franchise today and bring cryotherapy and so much more to your community. We've come up with a whole bunch of other ones. And what we need to do, so those are the headlines, different headlines. And these are some sub-headlines. Basically, we need to put these into the ads so that we're starting to optimize, so that we start to see which ads, which copies get the clicks, and then we'll apply the winner onto the homepage. I'm happy with this one for now. We went through all of this. They didn't like the Y franchise with CRYO. These are going to be, we're going to replace what I wrote with these ones here. I'm going to rewrite these. We need to put the persona overview. The 5 things: beauty, aging, performance, slimming, and the other one. For the opportunity, we need a graphic slider that shows the growth by locations, by industry size. We will get that content, but that's gonna replace that image there. And aside from that, we're gonna have the success stories here, and that there will be version 1 of the deck delivered. Okay, of the landing page. That's one of the main assets that we're going to be using, because all like the first point of contact that people will have is check the microsite here, and so it's going to do a lot of work for us. Okay, second core asset that is required is improving the design of this here. So they were heavily inspired by the Heyday deck. Okay, you saw those 3 slides, the backstory, expanding the future of wellness. We might use that, we might change that. But for now, we need to make it look as sexy as this one here. Where is it? There. Because the content is the same. The first time I saw it, I wasn't that impressed. But after I saw the same content in the Heyday deck, I was much more impressed. So we need to just level up that design, and so that there should go into effect as soon as Edward sends the PowerPoint presentations. That's asset number 2, and I'll be doing a pass on that to try to polish it up and level it up. Edward has also done a new deck, a more cut down deck. So there's going to be a longer format deck. There's going to be a shorter format deck. Same story. We need to improve the design of both. Okay, and so that's those 2 assets. Now onto the video. I've put it into Trello. We have the resource that we're going to use as our foundation is Trello. Is clone this for the sizzle video. So what we've done, I'm going to share a link for the F45 video. It's on their Vimeo, but we've taken it and we've scripted it. So if we go to show speaker notes, our mantra is team training, life-changing. When we think of Sydney, Australia, most of us imagine the Harbour Bridge and the iconic Sydney Opera House with the orange of F45. Not quite as glamorous. Our story begins with a dark da-da-da-da. So we're going to use the same kind of storyboard for this, just adapting the CRYO content from their massive content library and whatnot. So that there is the fourth item after the microsite, the landing page, the two presentations, and the sizzle video. And so that's what we're working towards. We're putting the website into design. We're putting the presentations into design. I'll be refining the content in parallel. I'll be working on this deck as well in parallel. And that there is the update. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention. Any questions or thoughts, please do share. I guess it'll be good to start centralizing as much communication as possible in the Trello. But the chat is active. I also had a really good session with a franchising expert the other day. I took a lot of notes which I shared with Ramsey, which we will be putting into action on the outbound strategy, sniper tactics. So that's the update. Talk soon.